Yeah, so recently my aunt passed away with lung cancer.
My grandma had cancer, and my cousin passed from cancer.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, and my aunt was also diagnosed with breast cancer a few years ago, and my uncle was diagnosed with prostate cancer a few years ago as well.
Yeah, I have my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my great-grandmother, and then a close neighbor that we had.
My grandpa, a few years back, was diagnosed with bone marrow cancer.
I've had an uncle, a cousin. My grandfather passed away from cancer.
So my best friend's dad is currently suffering with terminal brain cancer.
My nonna, she's had cancer twice.
I know my mom's uncle, he died of cancer.
My father passed away.
Both my mom and dad's dads had cancer.
I am a breast cancer survivor myself.
My mom has experienced 4 different types of cancers.
2 of my grandparents died from cancer, unfortunately.
It was really hard for me, but not only me, for my mom, my dad, my sister.
And seeing how it affects not only those who have cancer, but all the people that love them, it's just really heartbreaking to see. But
It's sad, it's hard to watch somebody go through that illness. It's terrifying, honestly. But, they have people who love them and support them, and even though it's sad, I know they're in a better place, so.
Cancer is still cancer, and it's a very scary thing, and anything can go wrong at any moment, so she was definitely worried.
In 2006, my dad was first diagnosed with cancer. In 2021, he was diagnosed again, and then our options were very limited with what we could do.
I felt helpless. That was probably the biggest thing, is because it wasn't me that was diagnosed, it was my wife. I didn't know what I could do to help.
In 2023, my dad was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. By the time they caught it, it was already spread to a couple of different organs. And last June, he passed away.
He was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and from then it just got harder and harder. And then last June, just out of the blue, he just passed away.
Everybody he knew was packed in there, and there was pretty much a lineup out the door. It really just showed the impact that his dad had on us and on the community.
It's a weird thing because you put your whole life just goes on hold for however long you're doing the treatments. For me, it was almost a year. So for your whole 1 year, everything goes on hold. But you have to have something to focus on besides the fact that you're sick.
When something like cancer happens, you feel powerless. You feel like there's not a lot you can do. But by participating in something like Relay for Life, you're turning that around, and you're doing an action, something that could have an impact. And I think that makes you feel gives you a little bit of power back, like you are doing something to help.
We're there and we're honoring a lot of people who have survived, but at the same time we're recognizing those who may have lost their battle with cancer. So as much as we have a lot of fun activities planned to the whole day, there is a special meaning to that day.
we describe it as a party with a purpose, so obviously we want to have fun. There's lots of activities and food, different things for people to participate in. But what's most important is that we're all gathering there for one reason, which is to help people and to raise awareness for cancer.
But we're basically all working together to create this party with a purpose, which I think is a really cool idea. So basically the Canadian Cancer Society fundraises money for people and their families who have battled cancer or are currently battling cancer. And not only do they put money towards research, but they also put it towards getting people to and from appointments, giving them things that they need, like staying at a hotel or just having even a hotline for their family members and themselves to call, which I think is really important because it's not just about trying to cure it, it's about dealing with what's going on right now.
So the event itself goes on from approximately 12 noon to 10 p.m. A lot of events are planned throughout the whole day, so everyone's very excited to be part of Relay for Life, where everyone's in teams. you're there. And we call it a party with a purpose because it is. It's a party where we're there and we're honoring a lot of people who have survived, but at the same time we're recognizing those who may have lost their battle with cancer. So as much as we have a lot of fun activities planned to the whole day, there is a special meaning to that day.
I think that it's really good that students are doing this because it takes into consideration not just like adults talking about cancer and raising money for it, but also educating students about it. So having this fundraiser and this event for high school is really impactful for like raising knowledge for just children.
By like participating in Relay for Life, you're like literally helping raise money for all of these people who are very sick, and you can truly make a difference. Even like if you think it's not a big thing, it truly is. And like these people, I know obviously from her firsthand experience, they go through so much, and your support in Relay for Life would truly like make a difference and an impact on their lives.
So when you fundraise and when you do your best to kind of contribute to that, you're helping others that are in our community, and maybe one day you're helping yourself.
I really think it's a great cause, and I think the Party with a Purpose is a great aspect because it gets people our age involved and excited about raising money for a good cause.
The fundraising is immeasurable because it's not only money going towards research to help find a cure someday, it's helping people who are currently struggling right now, and I think that's really important.
It's not free to do research, and it's hard work. So this is what we need. It's our turn to be part of the bigger picture.
So for me, without that trial, without the support of the community coming together to be able to fund these trials, I wouldn't be here.
Come out and show that you care. It means a lot to people that are going through stuff like this.
I believe this will be memorable. My first one was, over 25 years ago, and I still remember it to this day. It will be memorable, it'll be fun, it'll be inspirational. I think for most people going into it, you'll have lots of friends and experiences that you'll never forget, and it'll be a very worthwhile experience.
We have students now in this building who are facing this journey, and so coming together as a community and acknowledging that we share in this experience is something that's both affirming and it removes what would otherwise be isolating.
But if everyone does their part, and at the end of that day, we will all feel very positive with the impact we have made, from our school. By participating, it just goes to show you that we are all in this together. And the more people we have participate in this shows everyone that, yeah, we've all been affected in some way, shape, or form. And yes, we can all make a difference.
I Heart Relay.